Not moving so fast. Yeah. I'm still sleeping.
Is your sleeping bag?
It's a lizard in here. A baby lizard in here.
How about?
It did that.
Is it cool? How you know?
I seen it.
Me too.
I couldn't even run it. You know that.
Okay.
But they can't stay in cold.
Then when I got them stick pads, I put them out in the garage. I seen them go up in there. Wow.
They gonna call you. Tell them my name. And tell them come in inside and I sit around the back and load it.
Dumb down, puppy.
Yeah, they gonna load the stuff, I think.
Yeah, they go.
Here we go.
Start real like I'm
How you say that?
Yeah, of course.
You still sleep.
Not you. Not the biggest.
I mean, before, it like the weekend, he want you to do every time.
What should I do?
I ain't seen me make off wings.
Oh.
That's good.
Who you gonna be it?
You do it, okay? Okay.
She gonna be it.
They go on a spade to me if I understand.
Oh.
Agenda to do. They said a good one. You were fresh. You don't put me in up for it.
No fat. It's a very long fat statement.
Here we go.
Slaughter is on the state.
I gotta go put my eye. I just need to know if they call you, just say my coming in first. But then get the teeth. You fuck me if you fuck me.
Here we go. 180. Start. Here we go. Start. Let's get set. Start. 180. Place hot. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Stop. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop. Here we go, here we go. 180. 180. Stop. Stop. Gun, gun. Stop. Can, can. Can, can. Stop. Stop. Here we go. 180. 180. Stop. Stop.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave
See, I would've done
everything.
anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact? Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a bed swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Stop talking. One way. My way. My way. My way. My way. My way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play.
Out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Stop talking. One way. My way. My way. My way. My way. My way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119
But she don't take nobody, so that's okay. All right, thank you. I'm gonna get no, I'm trying to tell her. Thank you.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright.
But she don't take nobody, so that's okay. No, I'm trying to tell her.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train a dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up. So slow down, I got a two-car garage so we can call you down with some burn hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. 2, 3, 4.
Y'all know how old people be like. Y'all know how old people be like this. See you doing? Tell I was in there. Stop back.
Couldn't get off the sofa.
Child, don't take anything.
When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Because only you understand, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer
Yo.
to let me know that it's real.
So what? Yeah, I rap.
You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Oh, damn. Yeah, man. Fuck you over here. Come. Like my damn doorbell. 1-2.
Right to the air is Burrow.
Stupid on my bad. No idea that
It's a sack. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yeah.
Now this one from about 2 counties over. After the sack, they come up on a 2nd and very long. That one taken in by T. Higgins. There'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Gotcha.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one.
That's this motherfucker.
Got his man, it's caught. For a Steelers.
I got it that motherfucker. He took out the other way.
A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. You ready to check out?
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. The Bengals at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You look at the Steeler defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
This is Brown going up the middle.
Damn, Chase, block somebody.
Down into Steeler territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass.
Oh, no fucking way. Come on.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Let's go, boy. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's fucking eat.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
6 more yards.
47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, can.
Now it's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. it's 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
In motion comes the tight end left. To throw is Rodgers. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
It's a gain of 16. Brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Ain't no fucking way.
Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
No fucking way. This dude can't fucking throw.
Here at their own 23.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made enough. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Scotty Miller, 76 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Lately, I've
And they will
saved
not
money.
get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Second down and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
And Burrow going to throw again. Able to find Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I'm at home out.
And they'll remain down by a point.
Shit. Fuck you at home.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
He'll let it fly for Austin.
Come on, Bell.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
That That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man. It's Warren. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 1 now.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
3rd down and 1. Throwing now is Rodgers.
That's a big 3-6. That's a pick. That's a big 3-6. Gave it to you.
Back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first
God
half.
bless you.
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Really put the ball in the hands.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now it's Rodgers.
There we go. Come on, man. It's 2 picks in a row, baby.
Well, a momentary speed
You can try to bless y'all.
The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
It's crazy.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers going for it all.
Good shit.
Good deep. In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's 2 drop picks. All right, stop it. Stop that shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both. While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Alex Highsmith able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They go play action with Burrow.
God damn.
Under pressure, they got him again. Alex Highsmith, his 2nd sack of the night. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking deep here for Chase. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be ball dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Burrow will throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go, here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete once again, it's Gesicki. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To the air again, Burrow. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Second and goal from the 1. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback. As that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Ain't no fucking way.
The contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Ain't no fucking way.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Thanks.
And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field.
There ain't no fucking way. Ow!
Darius Slay with a pick.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds.
Right pass from like last time. That bitch underthrew it, threw a pick. Quarter slow as fuck. Ain't no fucking way for that keeping over that man. In this match. Ain't no fucking way.
Here's Burrow setting up to
ain't no fucking way for her to keep him over with Chase. I don't care what you say. Ain't no way for her to keep him over that nigga. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
Nothing on first down, so the
ball out that bit light.
8-yard line, second and goal.
Man, ran out that boy light. I just came through and saved the day. Oh man.
A great effort there. As the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Man, come on, I'm at home. How this motherfucker move when I'm at home?
And they'll remain down by a point.
Shit, that makes sense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
17 yards. First down, Steelers.
Now Rodgers. Not going to be caught downfield by Miller. And into the end zone. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Scotty Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To throw is Rodgers.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Rodgers now to throw.
Come on, 2-3, that's a big. What is wide for? Hey, big change off the chain.
Like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He finds his man complete. It's
It's time to get double kick. Come back.
First and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers.
Shit.
Toward the pylon. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Look at this bitch. He ain't put the ball out there. Damn, Joe, you got to put the ball out there, man.
Just past the 25. Charles, whatever's between his ears right now. It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki, 65 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit.
On one, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11 time.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Rodgers to throw. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. He'll let it fly for Austin. It's caught inside the 25. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 59 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Slant route, and he's got Fryermuth. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber...
I'm sorry, you had to go to the game, man. You rotisserie chicken.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
First down, Steelers.
Rodgers going to throw. It's Miller complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Come on, jump, baby. That's a peak.
This will be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's
That's right, crazy, man.
Receivers get together a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal. Boswell for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the stuff football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
43-yard line.
On second and very short. Burrow.
Wow, he's playing in his phone.
Interception. Picked up by
everybody.
Ramsey. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
I knew it was a slide.
Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to put your playmakers together. And say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays on this versus defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
This motherfucker's
Picked off by Patrick Quinn.
This motherfucker.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
This shit is crazy.
Extra point now by Boswell.
This motherfucker is chill.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Bengals 35.
Move on, Joe.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You real, it's not a drill.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. Coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time.
2 points in 1 quarter.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Well, Kirk said, better I'm saying. I got my first start doing back.
Second down and 3.
Gun.
Now Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
12. Here we go. Check it out. Check it out.
Here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here we go. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, 56 yards. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And McPherson on for the extra point.
Now
these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed it.
That's good.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to put it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now,
she followed her. She ain't got to go. They just told her, say, come here.
They've got to be awfully happy with their execution.
Yeah. What they got to do when they get over there? They'll tell her thing about article to feed them car.
There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move. Leaks past him. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take the turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Being chased out.
You got all the meat? You got the chicken.
They're up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
Yeah.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown. And the Steelers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but this one, really struggling. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
11, empty.
Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
91 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that.
Hey, man. Get your phone. Get shot. What my gun? Pass my pills. Pass the pills. What up, dude?
Just
Never mind.
here in the fourth quarter.
Nigga, you trying to steal on me, bro. I won't shot you, nigga. Why you trying to steal out there, bro?
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
You try to steal out there, bro. Put that pistol on you, man.
Shotgun, it's Burrow.
Bro, I'll put that pistol on you, bro. You try to steal out there. Huh? Why you try to steal out there like that, bro?
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I
better come up with something.
He's going to be a little upset at the goal line for a 2nd time.
You try to steal on me. Well, slick, ain't you? Gotta watch you look like.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of
Well,
scrimmage.
slick little something too, ain't you?
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
What up, buddy?
As they'll
You
talk
okay?
things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Okay, bro. Slept good last night.
Burrow will throw.
Who the hell is he throwing the ball to?
He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Call licking for you.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker.
I can't leave it alone. Dollars in styrofoam.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Uh-oh, somebody got to go. Uh-oh, somebody about to go. Somebody about to go. Go to the stove.
It's dropped in the end zone. And the Steelers defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
What he did?
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
Still, Joan, boy, you had to get off on somebody. Nigga tried you. Joan, somebody tried you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
What's that going on your mouth?
Try to sneeze on your son.
Rodgers throwing here.
Try to sneeze on your buddy. You ain't doing that snitch with.
Past the 10-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
All right, son. Take it easy out there in the street.
Rodgers now to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have now with Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Rodgers. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Oh, Breeze.
Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as it's
Late night in City, they're home.
Get to the end zone one more time, they don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll give this out the middle to Brown. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Pittsburgh, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they try she like the way I pull up and I the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Vroom, vroom. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody hurt somebody's stress. In your feelings by the father, better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show, I make everybody deal. Went to visit Granny, she said, what's that poking out your heel? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out it. I'm not no button, I'm no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no place in me. I got on Vinci, LV no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' bro, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glove when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it make me feel bad.